Hello there everyone, Michael here, coming to you live from my dorm room in St. Patrick's Seminary. This is another one of those videos where I sit, look at the camera, and talk to it for about 6 minutes. I never know what to say during these videos. When I watch other people who make these videos, what they do is they cut out all the stuff they say that they think is kind of stupid. So 1 second they'll be talking here, then all of a sudden it skips to them standing someplace else. They generally move around a lot. Sometimes they turn into stuffed animals and other crazy things like that. So let's get started. First order of business, you might have noticed, I grew a beard for No Shave November. That's November where you don't shave. I like that because I'm lazy. So yay for not having to shave every day. Second order of business, I think the next video game I'll be doing a video walkthrough for is this one. The Lost Cases of Sherlock Holmes. People said I should play a Sherlock Holmes game, so when a Sherlock Holmes game came in stock, I made sure to get one. It's not a point-and-click adventure game, it's kind of, it's not actually a mystery game either. It's just a hidden object game. But I think I'm going to play it anyway. I played through the first case, and I thought it was hilarious, so I want to play it. I suppose that brings us to the second order of business, which is the Nancy Drew Dossier series, which is the Hidden Object series. I've been thinking about playing those two. I played the first one, Lights, Camera, Curses. There was some sort of glitch with my video driver, so the screen with the reptile room was all black and I couldn't see what was going on. But hopefully I can fix this problem and then I'd be able to play the game completely and do a video walkthrough for it. If you want to see me do that, you can leave a comment down there in the comments underneath this video. Speaking of which, thank you all very much for all your comments on the last video. Telling me which games you want to see me play. I now have a list of like 30 or 40 games that people want to see me play. So, I don't know, I'm sure I'll get around to playing some of those games eventually. There's no chance I'm going to get through all 40 or so games. That's a very long list, it would take me forever, and I do have a life outside of YouTube. I think that's all the news that's going on with me right now, so let's get to some of the questions. Yes, I was a good student. I was actually the valedictorian of the classics department at the Santa Clara University. Yay, Mr. Monkey is dancing. Okay, that's the Santa Clara University dance, brought to you by Mr. Monkey. Okay, if you take a look at my library, you'll notice I've got my Greek books, I've got my Latin books, I've got more Greek and Latin books. That's because I was at the Greek and Latin department. I was the valedictorian of the Greek and Latin department. There are only about 20 people in the department, so that's about 5 people per year. So really, when I say I'm the valedictorian, that means I beat out the other 4 people who were graduating with me. But still, I was the valedictorian, which means I was the smartest in the group. Yay for me. And speaking of valedictorians, what about that Nancy Drew Warnings at Waverly Academy, huh? That game was awesome. That game was more fun than a barrel of monkeys. I'm sorry, Mr. Monkey. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Some people are saying the game was a little short. I guess it was shorter than the game that came before it, but I still liked it. The plot was good. The plot line about Rachel, that was totally crazy, and I want to talk about it now, but I can't talk about it because that would totally spoil everything for the people who haven't played that game. So, I guess all I can say is that part about Rachel was totally crazy. I didn't see that coming. I totally loved it.
Yeah, do we want some cake?
Yep.
How about we have cake instead of licking all the frosting off the top?
There's no complicated story here. I was just looking for a game to play. I saw that they had Nancy Drew the Haunted Carousel at my local library. I like mysteries. I thought I'd give it a shot. ended up really liking the game. That's why I say that the Haunted Carousel, I usually say that is my favorite game of the series, just because it's the first one I played, introduced me to the series, and so on and so forth. I think that's everything because I only picked out 3 different questions. I probably should have picked out more to talk about. So, is there anything else I can talk about? Okay, so I think that's everything I have to report right now. Thank you very much for watching. See you later, everybody. Mr. Monkey says bye-bye too. See you later, everybody.